G. Okay, testing. Okay, there. So, anyways, as I was saying, when I asked what this conversation was going to be about, what I heard is the cycle is broken. So that's telling me that there's a lot of triggering that's happening to cause you to choose something different. And as you begin to choose different, move different things will happen for you. Today is that 4-4 portal. Okay. For those of you who are on my TikTok, you simply go to the link in my bio and you'll be able to see what I have available for tonight's expedites. For everyone else, if you look at the QR code, if you click on that or the link in the comments, that will show you what I have available for tonight. I'm going to go live 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And tonight, man, this portal is all about the self. It's all about what you're willing to allow yourself to receive. It is all about ending cycles, seeing your patterns, and choosing new ones. If you allow yourself to choose a new pattern, you can have a new experience. And as long as you're going to continue to choose the same old patterns, hi, Justine. As long as you continue to choose the same old patterns, you're going to have the same old results. The same old results. And if those results are things you're not happy with, there are some changes that need to happen. Okay? So, you guys want to hear something hilarious? No, it's not hilarious. Never mind. Oh, wait. My bad. Let me shuffle this in. Okay. I'm almost ready, guys. So it's going to be a long motherfucking day for me today. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. All right. Final shuffle. Okay. Here it goes. We're going to try and go through this efficiently. Let's see. The cycle has ended. I know for me, I ended a several year long cycle last night when I chose to address something head on. That's something that's difficult for me to do. I know I am perceived in a certain way by the general public and people in our community. I'm perceived in a certain type of way. And the reality of me is that I don't like conflict. I don't like to address things. I don't like to confront things. I have the capacity to, but I don't want to. There's a difference between being able to and wanting to. So I went ahead and I just addressed what needed to be addressed. I was transparent, I was truthful, and I made clear boundary lines. And I woke up this morning feeling like an old cycle had just ended. It's super duper important that you do what needs to be done, not what's easy, not what you want, but what is actually necessary. All right. So there's a lot of stuff. Autumn in reverse. This is telling me that there is stuff that's happening that's going to heavily. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, my God. Okay. Ain't nobody awake. Anyways, there's things that are happening that are trying to get you kind of off kilter, off center. And it's something that's super important for you to address head on. I don't know what it is for you personally. You're going to have to use your discernment to figure out exactly what it is. I have an idea that you know exactly what it is. But you don't want to address it. It's okay. I don't want to address things either, but you have to. If you don't want the same things to repeat, because again, a cycle is breaking, right? You need to step into your power, or else by autumn, your life's going to be upside down again. You're going to repeat the same old cycles. All I know is I have already learned what I needed to learn through those cycles. And if they repeat again, that's an opportunity for me to apply what I've learned. And if I apply what I've learned, I won't experience the same exact thing over again. And this is what my life shows me over and over and over and over. Now, if you can do this, if you can step into that space where you take ownership of your decisions and you make conscious decisions for new experiences to be allowed to enter into your life, you're going to step into your magic. You're going to step into your magic. You need to. You need to. You know, there's a lot of people that will kind of like fluff you, right? They'll make it sound all like woo woo, yay, they're on my side. But in reality, are they on your side? Are they trying to create a dependency on them where now you can't make any decisions without first consulting them, without first getting the green light from them? But like, no, that's not empowering you. That doesn't empower you. That creates dependency on you. So for me, yes, I live stream quite often. Not as much as I used to because shit's been crazy lately. But I live stream pretty often. And it's this thing of like, I tell you guys over and over, right? I tell you guys over and over, if I'm not live, your life still continues. You will be perfectly fine if you never see me again. Because guess what? You are capable of making your own decisions. You have intuition. You have that intuitive urge. Your life and your soul is guiding you. My work has simply ever only been to help confirm what you're already receiving directly from your soul. So sometimes I'll have people who, you know, if there's some intense life circumstance happening for me, I'm injured or whatever it is, and I can't live stream for a while. Some people in the past, they'd be like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Emmy's not here to tell me what to do. And it's like, boo, you existed before you knew I existed, and you were perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. All I'm doing is confirming for you what you already received from your soul. So step into your magic. Don't allow yourself to enter into this space of codependency. It's okay to be interdependent. It's okay to be interdependent. Where you give as much as the other person gives, you receive as much as you know, whatever it is. So, oh Lord. Oh my gosh. This is some stuff. Hey, baby, I don't have any trash. Oh my God. I think we missed the trash guy. That's okay. Okay. So, invocation in reverse. There's nothing that you have to call to you, right? There's nothing that you have to invoke. We need to start stepping away from the cycle that was initiated that created a codependency, a heavy, heavy dependency on our spiritual team, our spiritual guides, the angels, ascended masters. Leave them be, for real. Leave them be. Just leave them be. Step into your power. You can get shit done on your own. You can get things done on your own. Allow yourself to finally experience full ownership and full credit for what you're able to accomplish for yourself in your life. See, part of the reason that program to get you to become highly dependent on all of these other things outside of you was pushed out there to begin with is so that you never actually know how powerful you are. If you are busy giving other things outside of yourself credit for what you accomplished with your own free will, you know what happens? You never understand how powerful you actually are. That's like, oh, that's triggering some lessons right up to the surface for me. It wasn't many years ago. It's still within my recent history where I used to believe that I couldn't do the work that I'm destined to do at the degree of intensity and accomplishment that I am designed to achieve by God itself, by Creator itself. I used to think I wouldn't be able to do that unless I had like a little crew with me, right? Had a little crew. I need a little spiritual crew. I needed folks to rise with me. And life had a way of showing me that that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Whenever I would start to create a codependency with others, life just absolutely had this way of halting my own bullshit. How would it do that? How would it do that? Some people would receive this as like, oh, your life is punishing you, your soul is punishing you. No, my soul is simply standing firm in the reality that the work that I'm to do, it is solo work. Solo work. It's about me, myself, and I. So over the years, as I've done that, including other people, trying to place upon other people this task of rising with me, like I will carry you. All you have to do is choose to be present and let me carry you. You know what's happened? All of those connections have crashed and burned. Why? Because I chose people who had a different path and a different purpose than me. They did not have the right, nor did I, to walk beside me in that way. How come? Because I'm better? No, because I'm designed to walk the path that I am designed to walk, and they are designed to walk the path they are designed to walk. What does that mean? How did that play out? Well, every time I tried to make it a point to have someone be a part of my journey, to kind of push them into the same space that I knew I was supposed to exist in, because I have an awareness of myself, right? You know what happened? They would get fucking possessed. You know, never force yourself to hold the company of people who cannot defend themselves to the same degree that you can defend yourself. You know, there's this saying, the closer you walk with God, the more the demonics will try and tear you down, the more they will try and attack you. And that's been my truth my entire life. Attack after attack after attempt after attempt after all of this bullshit that I never ever initiate. Am I some type of victim? No, that's just part of what causes me to continue to grow, causes me to continue to expand in my awareness of my capacity, capability, and divine purpose. Does not make me better than other people. It just makes me better suited for the path I was designed to walk in the first place. So I had to learn the hard way. When I try and force people who can't defend themselves to the degree of intensity that I can, they become collateral damage. So I stopped. If you're going to be my friend, you're going to be my friend, but I walk this journey alone. And I'm always extremely, extremely, extremely wary of people who come to me and start telling me things like, we're supposed to save the world together. We're supposed to do this work together. You probably don't know yet. No, we're not. No, we're not. I know how that ends, and it always ends in the same way. What way is that? Well, they get possessed, and then they try and make my life a living fucking hell. I'm good. I'm good off all that shit. I'm fucking good. You want to save the world? You go save the world yourself. Don't involve me in none of your shit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. And see, here's the thing. You won't know how capable you are, how perfectly calibrated you are for the very purpose you were born to fulfill, until you get rid of all of these bullshit programs that are designed to weigh you down, that are designed to cause you to gaslight yourself, cause you to enter into a space where you're thinking and feeling like, oh, I am being a jerk because everybody should rise. They have their own wings. Let them fly their own direction. Baby boo, you are not the mother goose. You're just a silly goose if you think that way. That's it. Stop being silly with yourself. Allow yourself to ground and be planted in the reality of what you are here to do. Only you know what that is. When someone comes to you and tells you, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, I know. No, they don't. You know. You know. Only you know. Now, if someone were to be like, hey, I get this inkling. What do you think? And you're like, hey, you know what? I've been getting that inkling too. What? What? Then maybe that's someone who is aligned with you. They're not trying to impress upon you their will. Their impression is not your truth. Just because they think something about you does not make it true or a reality. Whatever it is you choose to fertilize, that is what you will grow, right? Whatever it is you choose to fertilize with your energy, with your attention, that is what will grow. Now, you have to use your full intention, right? Use your full intention. When it comes to what you do and what you create, from this point forward, it needs to be intentional. I, for one, and you guys can claim this for yourself if you want, if it resonates, you can claim it. I, for one, am claiming my full power to not repeat to the same degree of idiocracy, the same bullshit that I allowed myself to experience multiple times already. I'm good. I'm good. I'm simply going to choose healing. I'm simply going to choose realization that leads to self-actualization. I'm going to choose to explore. I'm going to choose to be open to what life shows me about myself, my journey, my potentiality, my capacity, all of those wonderful, wonderful things, right? Those are all wonderful, wonderful things that no one can predetermine for you. It is something you need to choose for yourself. Yeah, you guys love it when I talk hella slow like that. It's to emphasize. Emphasize. Okay, anyways, for some of us, we're still in a space of incubation. That's okay, baby boo. It's springtime. You're about to hatch out of your egg. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. You're about to hatch out of your egg. What you guys need to keep in mind, this hatching process, it's exhausting for the chick. It's exhausting for the chick. If you've never seen a chick hatch from its egg, the poor thing needs to first break the very thing that's protected it its entire existence up till that point. The gravity of this analogy. Is that what's happening in your life? Are you breaking the very thing that has kept you feeling snug and safe? And in the breaking of that and your exposure to the big world, are you feeling very vulnerable? That's okay. Vulnerability is not evidence of your lack of capacity. Vulnerability is not evidence of your weakness. Softness is not weakness. Vulnerability is not either. What is vulnerability? I had to learn this the hard way as I'm continuing to write my book. Goodness gracious. It's become intense. It's the process of hatching out of my egg, an egg where I use the reality of this tangible world as a shell to protect me and separate me from the reality of this intangible purpose that was born inside of me. Vulnerability is seeing your life in black and white, playing out in ways where you can't lie about it to yourself or anyone else. You know how powerful you have to be to agree to that. Yeah. It's a beautiful story. But the beauty of it is not in the aesthetics, right? The beauty of your story is not in the aesthetics. It's not how you package it and present it to the world. The beauty of your story is the ways in which life and circumstance seemingly appeared to try and destroy you, but in reality, it was forming you. This intentional deconstruction that led to a fortified, more appropriately aligned you. Something powerful is happening right now. Something ridiculously powerful is happening right now. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it down to my bones. 4 is the number of self. 44846. 499 44846. Okay. So 99, that's double divinity. 9 is a number of divinity. So you double that and you get an elevation. 4, it's the number of self, your dark half, your light half coming together, converging as one, entering into a space of totality. And then the time was 8:47. 8, the convergence of the self. 4, the convergence of the self in order to receive from that upper 9, meaning divinity is giving you something right now. I don't know what it is because I'm not divinity. Yes, I am divine, but I am not divinity itself. So I do not know what you're being given, and I won't pretend to know. And if I can admit that I can't and won't pretend to know, then you need to admit that you've been pretending not to know. You already know what this is. It's the one thing that you're the most afraid of, but you can't let go. The one thing you are most afraid of, but you've never been able to let go. Is it a dream? Is it a person? What is it? And if you're a stalker, get the fuck out of here. I'm not talking about you. If you're a stalker, let it fucking go. They don't want you. To any stalkers who have tried to stalk me, I don't fucking want you. Leave me alone. I'm talking to mentally healthy, well balanced people. If it's a person that you can't let go of, is this some type of struggle with ownership over an individual? Because if it is, you need to absolutely let that go. You are hurting yourself. Okay. If it's this thing where you have tried, you have stayed away, you don't want to own anyone, but hot diggity fucking damn, why does this person prance around your thoughts day in and day out, week after week, month after month, year after year? Please just get out of my thoughts already. Babe, I think that's soul based. I don't know what you need to do. Talk to God, talk to soul. I don't know. Talk to somebody. Send up a petition or something. But that needs to be addressed. I think you can't let go because this is something that's soul based and you need to figure out what it is your souls are needing to learn, either together or because they trigger you, because y'all serve as triggers for each other. There's nothing that needs to be alchemically changed. Alchemist, but it's in reverse. Like, okay, put your chemistry set away. You're not going to be changing your life to become something else outside of what your soul has already pre-planned for you. Just let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen, right? No, you're not imagining things. Imagination in reverse. You're not imagining things. You know exactly what this message is. You know what it's about. You know who it's about if it involves a person. I don't know. I don't know what y'all need to do. Y'all stress me out. I'll be needing more ice cream for this. I'm running out of time. I better hurry up. Okay. So, High Priestess of Spirit. This card keeps coming out. High Priestess of Spirit. That means you're a badass. You're a spiritual baddie, but you keep trying to convince yourself that you're mediocre. Just stop it already. Y'all are irritating me. This irritating me now. Stop. You know what? Whew. Let me just tell y'all. Let me just tell y'all. Okay, if you go ahead and you get a brownie mix, and then you like set the time for the oven to the shortest length of time that's indicated, you'll get something that's like a lava cake, right? You never had a lava cake? Oh shit, are you even living? What is going on here? So, lava cake, right? So you go ahead and you take that out of the oven while it's piping hot. Don't let it cool down. It don't matter if it's jiggly, okay? Sometimes the jiggly stuff is the best stuff. I'm just saying. So you go ahead, you scoop that out, you put it in a bowl, and you put some ice cream on it, make it goat milk ice cream. Bitch. Bougie. Anyways, goat milk ice cream. And then you just scoop it in. That mix between the hot and the cold, the sweetness and the salt. That's what life is. You're so afraid when things get hot. You're so afraid when things get polarized that you don't experience the beauty of a totality, merging the two extremes. Like, that's titillating. I'm just saying. That's titillating AF. I mean, my body don't even know what to do with that. I was just like, every spoonful. My body didn't know what to do. That's how you need to live life. You take those differences, right? The extreme good, the extreme bad, the heat and the cold. You pair them together in such a way that creates synergy, in such a way that creates balance. And then what happens? You find yourself toes curled, doing body rolls in the kitchen with a spoon in your hand because holy shit, lava fucking cake. Lava fucking cake. Put your hips in it. I'm an absolute foodie. I am. It's embarrassing, but you know, it is what it is. Love me as I am. Anyways, anyways, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I should have took pictures. I didn't want evidence. I didn't want evidence because I wasn't putting it in my macros counter. Stop. Whatever. Judge me, condemn me. I don't give a shit. Okay. Anyways, belonging in reverse. As long as you try to keep fitting into this space that you think is evolved, yo, I'm about to say something that people don't like me anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I'm about to say it. I'm about to say it. One of the most judgmental, toxic fucking places you could find online are spiritual communities. They keep trying to claim me so they can disown me. Motherfuckers, I'm not one of y'all. I should look at TikTok for this. Motherfuckers, I'm not one of y'all. You keep trying to claim me so you can disown me. Bitch, we not the same. We not the same. Okay. Where's my sweatshirt from? I don't know. It's very old. I do love Walmart and Costco. I think this was from Costco. So, I'm just saying. So you keep trying to fit into these spaces where you don't belong, spaces that are designed to serve as modern religion. They be like, oh, you're religious. Oh, I became free. No, it's the same thing. Different package. Spirituality has become the new religion. Whatever. I don't got a problem with the religion. I do have a problem with people who shame others. That I have a big problem with. So just be yourself. Okay. If you want that cycle to end, you have to stop trying to like, oh, what is that? It's like a cake or something. Y'all on TikTok, don't start sending me food gifts, okay? don't start sending me food gifts because I'm gonna run out of time and be like, what is that cake? Bitch, it's virtual. You can't taste that. It probably has virtual gluten or virtual milk. Leave it alone. Thank you for the gift, though. Someone said a cake. Focus. 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 I'm focused. Okay. So lust. Ooh, someone's lusting after you. Someone's lusting after you. Okay. That's a problem. Lust is not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So you're in a process, right? Um, I will never make a Discord. People get crazy with me. Like crazy obsessed with me. It happens far too often. I'm just fucking good off that. And I'm not even talking about I'm not even talking about like romantic. Even like heterosexual people who are in long-term happy relationships, they get like fucking weird with me. I'm just like maybe we'll make a Discord. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like here's my logic. Okay, guys, I'm a neo-Luddite to the core. I'm a neo-Luddite, and Soul thought it would be fucking funny to pair that with a job and a purpose that requires me to be on technology day in and day out. So my thought is this, and it's just for me. It only applies to me. It doesn't apply to anyone else. I see it as if I make a Discord, what is my purpose? To build a following, but I don't want followers. If I make a Discord, is it what is the intent? What is the intent there? So you say, I was saying so we could all share pictures and stuff. But here's the thing. My job is to protect this community. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. My job is to protect this community. And it is not uncommon for those who are parasitic as fuck to try and infiltrate this community. And if I have a Discord, I'm offering all of you up. I'm offering access to all of you. So I'm not opposed to you guys contacting each other. It's not for me to say, do this or do that. I mean, yeah, live your lives. But for me to basically give a list of who is sacred to me, I don't think so. So I will stay in my little bubble and I will not, y'all, if I made a Discord, that would blow up. I already know. If I made a Discord, that would blow up. I understand the gravity of my energy and the way it draws things in. That lust card. My energy is very masculine. I look very feminine, but my energy is very masculine. Look at this card, right? That's me. I'm the dude. You see that? That's every single dark demonic motherfucker released in this world, wanting so badly to savor the flavor of me. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it's this thing of recognizing if you know that you draw dark things in, then you have to allow yourself to be honest with yourself about the degree of separation you need to create between you and the things that seek to consume you. Right? I'm good off that. Been there, done that, not on Discord, but on other platforms. And I seen how it played out. So these are the very things that you took an oath for before you came into this life. This awareness that's developing inside you, this knowing of the risk you take, right? There's risks that are being taken. And those risks, they come with rewards sometimes, and sometimes it's a nonsensical risk. You have to make sure you understand the difference between the two. You have to. Okay? Blue flowers over here. I have a grow light. They're both grow lights. This one's on yellow. This one is on purple. We're My office is basically a nursery. It's where the sick ones go. I put all my like sick, struggling flowers and plants here, and they have an enclosed environment to get better. Right. Um, right. You like my flower dragon on my mic? Y'all on TikTok can't see it. I have a flower dragon on my mic. It's a cherry blossom. Cherry blossom given to me by a good friend, family. Okay, reminder. This is a reminder to step into your high priest energy, not just in spirit, but also on earth. Now, you're going to still think that you are a fledgling, that you can't handle it. The reason you think that is because you're still existing in a fragmented state. You need to allow yourself to exit out of that fragmented state and truly step into whatever your purpose is. Receive the events that will help to develop your trust in yourself. Every journey starts with a single step, but it's in reverse. I think the message there is your soul is letting you know you're not being asked to take a step forward. You're being told, you're being instructed to take a quantum leap towards your destiny. Ooh, these are just some booming cards. Free from judgment, free to love. You're being told to love yourself, but that's difficult when you still see yourself as a clown, something being pulled by a string. It's okay to have strings. Some of those strings are sacred. What's not okay is to be a puppet for someone who has an inclination to be malicious and malignant towards others. One of the things for me, if you want to remain part of my journey for a prolonged period, if you want to exist in proximity to me, because I'm very stringent about what I will allow and not allow in proximity to me in my life, one of the deal breakers, the main deal breaker for people, if you ever participate in someone trying to harm me, talking shit about me, plotting against me, it's not that I will never forgive you. It's that I will never forget your capacity to turn on someone who never did shit to you. And I will never again let you anywhere near me. Ever. I don't give a shit if you're a good person. Be a good person somewhere else. But Emmy, they're sorry. Thank you for the apology. Go be sorry somewhere else. I've avoided so much fucking bullshit like this. Yeah. That's quite possibly one of the most powerful pieces of advice that I could give you if you are seeking to be part of some type of community, especially one that is considering itself spiritual, especially ones where, oh, we're working on the shadows. Shadow work is not something you speak about. That's the reality of it. By definition, your shadow is the parts of you that you never show others. By definition, your shadow is the part of you you hide away, the part of you you've partitioned and never show anyone else. So what does that mean? It's a solo job. No one can instruct you on the way you heal that shadow, on the way you integrate it. It's a solo job. And when someone is trying to instruct you on that shadow work and tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that, I'm going to help you, I'm going to save you, I'm going to this and that, I can't help but call bullshit. That's some ego-based shit right there. You are nothing but the fodder for their ego. You are nothing but the chopped up wood that they burn so they can better admire themselves in the darkness that they exist in. I'm very well versed in shadow work. Very well fucking versed in shadow work. You hear me giving instruction, public instruction? No. Why? The laws of sovereignty. You ever hear me tell you to stay away from this person, that person, or anything like that? Show me one piece of evidence for the 8 years, 9 years actually, that I've been publicly visible. Show me one public video where I'm saying, you guys need to stay away from so-and-so, they're possessed. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Use your discernment. You're going to learn whatever you need to learn. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Yeah. Use your discernment. Okay. Just, yeah. I will never try and sell you anything, not a service, not a class, not anything. I'll let you know if something I offer exists that will potentially help you come to better terms with whatever you are facing. But I will never try and sell you a service. Sovereignty. You know, I don't even know who it was. I did a scan for someone recently, and as soon as I began scanning them, I detected some really like not good stuff. Demonic attachments. And I was transparent. I was like, it's not worried that I'm aware that it's there or that I'm making you aware that it's there, because it knows you're not going to do anything about it. And like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, it knows. It's going to get in your head and it's going to tell you that I'm scamming you, I'm lying to you, I'm just trying to sell you something. Like, you can get that removed by whoever you choose. Just know not everyone can remove things like that. They'll say it, but they can't always do it. So you do whatever you're going to do. But yeah, that's that. And I remember that person was like, that's one hell of a reverse psychology. Actually, it's not, because I know you're not going to buy a session. I already knew. That was, I don't know how many days ago. They're like, I'm going to consider it. Sure. No, you won't. I'm damn good at reading people. So ask me if an extraction has been purchased. No. Just as I had already read that circumstance to be. So let people do whatever they're going to do. Don't waste your time, your energy, or your focus trying to convince someone of anything they are hell bent against. There's no point. There's no point. None at all. You can let people be aware. Aware of what? I don't know. Whatever your heart is leading you to. Not your ego, your heart. Right? So, what happened? Michael's talking to me. I'm not talking about that in a live stream. Follow your own rhythm, but it's in reverse, right? Follow your own rhythm, but it's in reverse. This is telling me that you're traveling your journey based on someone else's rhythm. Cal says, people be proving you right without them realizing it is golden. Yeah. Yeah. The best is when I'm like, I bet you they are still on this live stream waiting for an opportunity to try and get someone to feel sorry for them. And then they're like, no, I'm not. I was like, oh, shit. Clearly you are. You guys, your intuition is pretty bang on. You know what I mean? You got to start listening to that shit. You got to start listening to it, because for years I've told myself, I'm a total bitch. I'm such a bitch thinking this about people. And it's like, but is it true? Yeah, every time. Every time. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right? Moderation, but it's in reverse. So things are going to crank up. It's not going to be in moderation. Whatever your soul has planned for you, it's to get a reaction out of you. It's to trigger you. But the triggering has a purpose. It's not just to piss you off, right? It's not just to get you into a space where you're feeling belittled, attacked, or whatever it is. It's to give you an awareness so that you can return back to a space of balance. what people don't understand, when they cross my path and we have an adversarial interaction, that's your soul bringing you to my path so that I could tell you something no one else could tell you in a way that you will actually receive to your core, so that you can take your time away from me and begin to do some introspection. It's not that I'm better than you. It's not that I am more than you. It's that I don't have any fear of just saying shit. Half the time, I don't even know what the fuck I said until like I read your guys' comments. And I'm like, what did I just say? I'm just as surprised as you. Yeah. So allow yourself to receive the triggering, not just from me. I don't try to intentionally trigger people. You know, I don't just try to trigger people. I just say whatever I say, and then you have whatever response you have. So the triggering, whenever I get triggered by someone, I allow myself to recognize, there's a high potentiality. My soul is trying to get me to see something. Ooh, wait, what time is the appointment? Hold on. Okay. So the truth tends to trigger people. So does transparency. Transparency tends to trigger people. They don't like it when I'm transparent. Unfortunately, that's the only way I know how to be. Transparent, truthful, and filled with integrity. That's the only way I know how to be. So if you're expecting me to sugarcoat things, you're in the wrong place, because I'm incapable. Literally incapable. I won't say things just for the sake of being mean. No. But you will leave my presence with an awareness of something you weren't aware of. And it's up to you what you do with that awareness. You can let yourself be triggered by it and pissed off, or you can let yourself be triggered by it and be inspired to dive into a cycle of introspection. And it's not that I'm always right. It's that I can see with clarity and speak with honesty and transparency. And you do with that whatever you want. Ready but waiting. For some of us, you think you're ready and you're waiting for the green light, but you're not ready right now. You're not. That's okay. You just need a little more time. It doesn't mean you're behind. It doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're rushing towards something that you're not prepared for. And to do that is to set yourself up for failure and struggle that is unnecessary. Years ago, I had a client who was incessantly for months messaging. Emmy, I need the DNA activation. I'm ready. I promise you, I did the work. I hate that fucking line. I've done the work. I've done the shadow work. I've done the self-love work. I'm ready. I'm like, are you sure? Because I feel like you're not. And they're like, I'm ready. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, you know yourself better than I know you. All right. You know that once I do this, I can't undo it, right? I'm like, yeah, no, you're not going to undo it because I'm ready. Okay. So I go ahead and I do a DNA activation. It was just 12-strand DNA activation. Next thing you know, a week later, maybe less than a week, I don't know, sometime later, they reach out, what the fuck did you do to me? You need to undo this. Bitch, excuse me? I did what you begged me to do to you. I can't handle it, this and that, like blah, 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 blah. I'm crying all day. My body hurts. And yet, you said you were fucking ready. I can't undo it. I told you. Are you sure? Because once I do it, I cannot undo it. I'm ready. Now I'm like, bitch, you ain't ready. Have your soul text me, okay? Have your soul text my assistant once we receive confirmation. Then we will discuss further. Then we will discuss further, okay? So yeah. Stop being in such a rush. It's like we enter into this space of rushing to prove that we can keep up with other people who also rushed to prove that they can keep up with other people. Baby, you don't got to keep up with nobody. You doing your own thing. These people who are so rushed and so pressed, and they'll do all of these sacred medicines. For what? What is your goal with that sacred medicine? I've had people over the years reach out to me because their entire system is dysregulated. Their etheric bodies, the higher and the lower, their luminous bodies, their energetic structures, chakras blown out, all kind of really bad physiological symptoms presenting, and they can self-identify. This began after I did Mama Aya, after I did Pedro, after I did yada da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, so you can identify the root causation, that singular moment where all of this began. And what did you do after that? Well, I did it some more. You did it some more. Yes, I do it every week. you you do it every week. Okay. Well, what is it helping? Well, I think it is, but I'm feeling more pain. It never occurred to you to stop. But I'm so aware. Like, what are you doing with that awareness? Not a damn thing, Smokey. Not a damn thing. That awareness is being used to create further blockage through fear. Why keep doing something you don't understand? Why? It creates problems, it creates disease states, not because it's not sacred, but because you weren't ready. All you had to do was stop and pause. All you had to do was stop and pause. And this applies to more than just spirituality. I'm even speaking to myself. All of us have the potentiality to behave and move in this way through our life. Right? Experiencing some very elevated, very lovely hypertrophy. I was gaining muscle mass, like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Legs looking thick and juicy. Getting separation, not just from my VMO muscle above my knee, a little teardrop muscle. That wasn't the only thing that was separating. It was separating all the way up. Rectus femoris, you could see all the fucking lines in my legs. It's gorgeous. Loved it. Sexy, juicy. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So much development in my glutes. Hell yeah. You could see the separation in the fibers of my ass. Bubbly AF. Like, fuck yeah. I'm going to lean out. I think I can do a competition. I needed to stop. I needed to pause. I needed to stretch and address some self-care. I couldn't stop. Didn't want to. Pushed and pushed and pushed. More plates, more reps, more sets, longer time, harder, 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 push, 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 more growth, more growth, more separation. I want this. I want this. I'm working for it. I'm earning it. It's mine. And then my body said no. It said no. Still didn't stop. Didn't stop till 4 ribs were dislocated. And now I'm sitting on a yoga ball because I can't fucking sit on a seat without dislocating more ribs. Haven't worked out in weeks, atrophying like a mofo. My ass is a pancake. That sweet separation that I was talking about, gone. I'll get it back, but not in the same way that I got it the last time. And no, I don't do that type of supplementation. I'm completely natural. What I mean is, I won't disregard my needs the next time. I won't. Why? Because I deserve better. I deserve a formation that stretches me, but not to the point of breaking me. And that's what you need to walk away with from this conversation. Allowing yourself to be stretched. This portal is stretching your awareness of how much you can do, how much you can accomplish, but don't stretch to the point of injury, to the point of wreckage. Stretch as a way to expand your love for yourself, as a way to ripen what it is that needs to be done. And I'll give you guys a clear picture. Let me show you. If you guys think that, oh my God, it's a massive, massive injury, it's the little things. It's the little things. It's always the little things that will bring you to your knees. Okay. So let me hold on. I'm going to get it for you guys. So this right here, this fucking biatch, this biatch of a muscle. It's okay. I love you, Gemellis. See that little green stranding? See that little green stranding? That's what fucked me up. That little thing, that little bunching of fibers led to nearly dislocating my knee the other day. It led to misalignment of my sacrum, misalignment of my hips, misalignment of my femurs as they sit in the sockets, 4 dislocated ribs, partially separated shoulder at one point, and wing scapula. All I had to do was stretch. All I had to do was allow myself to pause one day, rest for one day, and I couldn't. I couldn't give myself that love. And so my body said, you don't want to love us, we're going to force you to. Laid out 3 weeks already. 3 weeks already. So at some point, because this happened also in December, and then it happened, I believe, in February as well. At some point, I'm going to learn, right? At some point, I'm going to learn, because at first it started with 1 rib, and then it started, well, the first one was my floating rib, and then it was my floating rib and my last rib, and now it's 4 fucking ribs. So how much more do I need to experience to learn what I desperately need to learn? I tell you, not much more. Not much more. That's good for me. That's it. That's it. I'm resting. I'm resting and I'm allowing and I'm embracing this process and I'm eating the things that I want to eat, knowing, hey, you know what? That's okay. All of that will be converted. That's okay. However long I'm out, if it's long enough, I'll experience recomp. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. If you guys don't know what recomp is, usually you can either only lose weight or gain muscle. You can't do both, unless, of course, you can enter into a state of recomposition. I think because I've been so stagnant, I'm going to trigger a cycle of recomp. My body has no idea what's coming. That's okay. I'll whisper to it gently that I will take care of you this time around. And I will not push you beyond what you can handle. I will take you to the edge and I will encourage and I will stretch and I will rest and I will encourage you some more. And I will ask you and ask you and ask you to let one toe cross the boundary so that it can push the boundary further. But at this point, I won't do again what I've been doing the last 3 months. All of that was ego fueled, insecurity, frustration, ego fueled. No more. Allow yourself to get to a point where you allow those cycles to end. For me, because I don't really allow anyone else in my life, my cycles, thank you for the flower. My cycles typically will only involve my physicality and gym time. For you guys, there's a very high likelihood your cycles involve other people. Do what needs to be done. Give yourself the time, the space, and the love, the consideration, the patience that's necessary to heal to the degree you need to heal. I got to get going, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. For those who weren't here in the beginning, I'm going live later tonight, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the 444 portal fire ceremony. You can either click on the QR code or the link in the comments. For those of you who are on TikTok, you can find the 4-4 portal information by clicking on the link in my bio and clicking on the top image. I will give you all the information. I gotta go. I hope this conversation helped whoever needed to be helped gain better perspective. Because the way you've been seeing yourself is definitely something that needs to be corrected. Who to let go of? Maybe you need to let go of me. Your comments are constantly just, I don't know who or